lot of people are going to have their own opinions about this.
And that's what it's all about.
So, Ty, you want to drop the topic or you want me to drop the topic?
I like that switch up.
I know, this ready. Yeah.
You topping, nigga.
Ready.
Oh, man.
Now, so for the love today is going to be about traditional relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Previously, we spoke about traditional careers, you know, with advancements in all forms of technology, but it also comes into relationships as well.
Okay.
Like, based on everybody advancing, you know, people have changed what they think of traditional relationships are today. And so what I've noticed is that a lot of times we base our what's tradition off society, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And what they feel is a traditional relationship, and I feel like it is slipping away.
Okay.
I feel like what I feel like is a traditional relationship is slipping away.
Mm-hmm.
So what I want to know is, you know, what is your definition first of a traditional relationship? Because society's going to pose it in steps. You know what I mean? Like the courting or dating, and then the family, the marriage, living together, family, boom.
Yeah.
So I want to know what you guys think about. What is your definition of a traditional relationship?
God.
I don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, this is crazy. You know, because I'll give y'all a little insight. I am I'm dating right now.
Okay.
I'm dating right now. I've been dating for about 5, almost 6 months now.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the first time that I started dating because I didn't want to get into a relationship not really knowing what I'm with. For example, everybody knows about the whole lust situation. You know, you in lust for 3 months.
Absolutely.
Right? So the next 3 months, you really should take that time to get to know the person.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I did. You know, and you kind of go through a little bit of a trial and error phase. Because after that lust period is over, almost everything they do bothers you.
Right.
Seriously.
Okay.
You know? Well, at least for me. So you take that next 3 months to kind of, you know, smooth over things. But it makes it easier for you to get into a relationship because you guys have already been doing things similar to, you know, people who are in a relationship. Exactly.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm big on dating right now. I'm definitely big on it.
Mm-hmm.
I got about, like, 2 more weeks. No, I got
I think
one more week,
I got about
actually.
2 more dating. Two
One
more
more week till
daters.
what?
Nah. Till we get in a relationship. Shout out to her, though. She better be listening. Or I'm going to go home.
Wait, you gonna get her in a relationship in 2 days?
And I said 2 and 1 more week.
In 1 week?
One
So
more
why
week.
don't you just do it now?
No,
No,
you don't know. It's about the process, Howard.
Yes.
You don't skip the process, Howard D.
I mean, you're like a week less in like the process.
Nah.
You might as well do it now since you're announcing it.
Nah, in a
So
week.
what
That's like
what is
saying,
a
yeah, I'm gonna propose to her next week. She knows I'm gonna propose to her next week. Why don't you just do it now?
Well, she didn't know until I just announced it.
Okay,
you
well then you
proposing?
might as well put it on air now. Put it on
Now
air
you
so she
proposing?
can. Put
No,
it on
I'm
air so we know
proposing.
it's real. Put it on air so we
Yeah,
know
I'm
it's
thinking you
real.
got
That's how she knows it's real right now.
That you making it in a relationship? You're in a relationship now?
That's how she know.
Yeah, why a week?
Girl, you his
Why?
girl
Because
now.
we had 6 months. And
No, it's not a week anymore.
So
It's now.
also you basing it off time.
Yes, it is a true 6 months that we have to go through. A true
Why?
6
This is what you saying?
Yes.
Okay.
It's all about
Are you testing something?
No, I'm not. It's all about the process. She is listening right now. I just got that text. Shout out to
What's
you.
she
boo.
saying, girl? Hey, girl.
I knew long time. Anyway.
Oh, y'all together now. Y'all go together.
Yeah. See, the week is right now.
You know.
That's my
The week
boo.
has
Shout out
come.
to her, though.
Wise, what's the difference between dating and being in a relationship?
Dating.
Yes.
Okay.
I love when he
Love
asks
it.
questions.
Love it.
I honestly don't know too much of the difference, you know, because for me, I'm in a exclusive dating relationship, so I can't, you know, we're not dating mad other people. But in a situation, if it wasn't exclusive, you could be dating multiple people, and you know, you choose the best one.
Which female is okay with that?
Well, first off,
A female that's doing it herself.
Right.
not too many true, but not too many females are even about dating right now. They don't want to do the dating thing. They
I'm
don't.
very for dating.
Well, that's it, but not everyone wants to do the whole dating period. Not everyone wants to do that.
So you're just supposed to jump into a relationship.
Well, not to say you're just supposed to jump into a relationship, but you know,
You feel it out.
yeah, you know, a month, 2
Couple of
months, and then you
dates.
just say, oh, we're
Couple
together
days.
now. a couple of
I'm looking
weeks,
at him like, huh?
a couple weeks,
I
a couple
said-
months, and then you.
I said a couple of dates.
Oh.
A couple of dates.
Yeah, a couple
Yeah,
of
Yeah, but
days.
6 months.
Six
though.
6 months. 6 months. That's how you gotta know it's real.
It's gonna pass by
Yeah, I
fast,
guess it is
though.
real.
It does.
It's
It really
really
does. I mean,
fast.
honestly, just the other day with December 1st. I'm getting emojis. I'm popping. Anyway.
You
holiday.
hype. You hype.
Oh.
Y'all go
man.
together.
I love
now.
this though, because this is really, you know, I'm always like, okay, anyway, Howard.
No, finish what you're saying.
No. I have my time.
Okay, what's the question?
What do you feel like is a traditional relationship?
I agree with what Wise said. The whole courting first, and you guys are dating, and a relationship. But I don't believe in like the time frame that he's talking about. Like I believe that when you feel like it's right, it's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
With everything, exact, huh?
His phone's going off.
Yeah, she loving the wise man today.
Now you know us girls. We had our shorties shout us out. Yes, boo. That's my boo. He shouted me out.
No, my mother's hit me up too because she already knew. I told her last week. So
why are you just telling everybody? You just make it official on air now.
Not because you have to respect the process.
I don't respect
the process.
I just go with the flow.
Because my boo, I'm just saying, girl, if you listening, if it was my boo and he's already telling me in a week I'm gonna make you my girl, I'm just gonna be like, listen, make it official right now.
See, it's all about you guys. And you know what? I had this dope analogy last night. You know, we were talking about compromise and whatnot. And I had a tissue from Chipotle, right? And the tissue from Chipotle, it wasn't not for real. I'll show you when we go on break. But it was. You
still have the tissue?
No, I have multiple tissues from Chipotle in my book bag. I took mad stuff. Anyway, so it had like a line. It had a line not specifically in the middle of the tissue, but more so on one side. So I said, okay, look, this is your side of comfortability, and this is my side of comfortability. In a relationship, we're supposed to compromise. So while we're in a relationship, that line should get to the middle where we each, know how comfortable we are about things, and we compromise about what we aren't. Mm-hmm. So that was the concept I gave her in the same situation.
Okay.
Don't pressure me into something because if I do it to you, you won't like it.
Oh, okay.
That's a fact, though.
It is.
I know. It's true.
Okay. There we go.
I understand.
You never told me what your thing was.
My thing was what?
Oh, you did.
Your traditional relationship.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I said I like it's the whole you guys are courting first and you dating, then a relationship. But I don't believe in the timing. Yeah.
I agree.
Like I feel like if it feels right, then it's gonna happen.
Right. Absolutely, I agree.
But you shouldn't wait 2 years. That's what I'm saying.
Listen.
Is that 2 years for marriage or 2 years?
2 years and to get into a relationship.
That's OD.
Who's waiting for 2 years? Who is this person waiting for 2 years?
Listen.
Who is this person?
Girl, there's people out here.
I'm not gonna throw no shade. I'm not throwing no shade.
First of all, if you're a female and you wait and you're making him wait for 2 years.
Wait, making him.
To get into a relationship?
What about the other way around?
Yeah, what about the other way around?
If he's a guy and he's making you wait for 2 years, he's clearly not that interested.
Well, obviously.
Clearly.
Damn, I have to tell my homegirl about this.
Now, let me say something, because I was going to wait till Mega speak, but I have to say it now. All right, this is my thing. But the whole thing about traditional relationships, this is what I feel like. Courting, of course. I'm all for the courting, all for the dating. But think about 50 years ago. Like, you know how I feel like boyfriend and girlfriend doesn't exist?
Okay, yeah.
So I just feel like from courting or dating, it might be a year or two because right after that, we're going to get married. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, like, I'm going to be dating you for a while. Like, I'm going to be I might. I don't know. I can't put a time frame on it.
Okay.
It's when things happen. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, whatever. But I'm not going to really be in a relationship with you as a girlfriend because I feel like nowadays I feel like
get into it for a purpose.
Yeah, I feel like people are doing what husband and wife supposed to be doing.
Okay.
As boyfriend and girlfriend.
And I don't like that.
And that there's no purpose. That defeats the purpose of marriage.
I don't like that.
You know what? There's some truth to that. But you have to know.
I know what you're saying, but back in the day, they didn't do that, though. I understand. You know what I mean? Like, what happened? When did it change? Like, in the 20s.
Back in the day, people was effed up. 2014, people still effed up. It don't matter whether, how far back we go. The situations of marriage and stuff are still messed up. No one did it. No one did it right. Everyone had their own ideas to how to do it. For me, I can't envision myself marrying someone without knowing how they're gonna handle marriage situations, Like I said, there's something that you're not gonna be able to handle. Like,
I understand what you're saying.
Like healthcare, I'm not gonna know if you're gonna run up my health plan with all your nonsense.
But I feel like that's a part of dating, though. I'm getting to know all of these things about you.
No, because you're not on my health plan if we're not.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
So I'm saying I don't know that situation, but I do want to know if you snore. I do want to know.
That's why you do the occasional sleepover,
right? Like
when
maybe
people
we
are
watch a
actually
movie tonight.
Yeah, but
living together.
are you dating and doing that, or are you in a relationship?
I don't say it really is a relationship. Like, I'm
Why?
weird. I really don't, like, the whole word relationship means, like, marriage. That means, like, this is serious. Because think about it this way. When you fill out an application, this is what I always refer to it back. It's always single, divorce, or marriage. There's no relationship in between. There's no boyfriend, girlfriend. That don't exist.
True,
I understand that.
Okay, here's the thing.
I understand, like, okay.
Here's the thing, okay? So you date someone to figure out whether or not you want to be in a relationship with this person.
Yes.
While you're in a relationship with this person,
Yes.
you're figuring out whether or not you want to marry this
Correct.
person. So your dating process tells you that this person has the potential for marriage, right? So you have the end goal at the end. But you have to go through the relationship in order to understand whether or not it's able.
Right.
You can have
the
potential.
process.
Exactly.
I understand the process, and that sounds logical, right?
But
I don't know.
Because
like,
here's the thing, if you're gonna date someone for 2 years, right? And I'm assuming dating means I have the liberty to date someone else as well.
Yes.
Would you want that? Dude, you
It's not that I don't want it, but I'd rather you not tell me. That's the kind of person I am now.
But then already
If I'm
in a
dating,
relationship.
you are able to date too.
Yeah, but in that means that our relationship already is full of untrust. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't want me to tell you something, then we already have a foundation that is not solid. So how are we gonna build into a marriage
hitting
from
the
that?
point. He's hitting the point.
For me, the thing about it is that the reason why I'm okay with exclusive dating is because if I'm dating 3 people, it's not a process of elimination. How can I give my I don't, you know like how can I give my full attention to someone if I got 3 other people I gotta deal with? We can't handle late night conversations, boo. But I got 3 other chicks. I got 2 other chicks.
You can do it if you plan them accordingly.
I ain't got no time for that. I'm too old for all that.
9:30 to 10:15. You give my time. Then the next, take a 2-minute break.
I can't do that, yo.
Nah, I actually did get. This is why I think I'm single still now. Is because of that theory of process of elimination, and I'm dating. But usually when I do date somebody, it's usually just that person. Like honestly, I mean, I talk a lot of shit, but it's usually just that one person because I can't keep up with everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just I can't, and honestly, a lot of times people don't keep my interest. It's really hard to keep my interest.
True.
Really hard. Like, what could we talk about?
So your problem is not necessarily the theory; it's the engagement with the guy. So you've not met that guy.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
No, it's true. I haven't. It's definitely true.
Well, shout out to Ego. He posted in our chat room that I certainly was not checking out, but shout out to you for that DM. He said, I need a non-traditional relationship with Ty and Hawa. I also need 2 weeks notice before they dip.
Oh my goodness.
I'm tired of you, Echo.
My friend just said, Mr. Accent is talking them things, them.
There you go. See?
Nah, yeah.
So, honestly, folks, this is a big topic. You want to call it. Number is 516-900-2278. We're about to swing it to DJ Mega real quick for a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to continue our
Part
topic.
2.
Part 2.
Yes.
And we back, folks. Thank you for tuning into the Encore Radio Show, broadcasting live from Soundcast FM. This is your boy Wise.
Your girl Ty $.
And how was he?
And of course, that was DJ Mega at By Far Mega rocking out with us. Yo, shout out to Megan at Megan the Mogul. She said y'all jamming.
Yes.
Hey,
She
girl.
loves her slow jams.
Shout
I
out
love
to
you,
her.
Meg
She's
Meg.
having an event Friday.
Yes,
a poetry thing at Nevada Smith.
Nevada Smith.
Yeah.
There you go. Now, again, we're in the For Love segment. This is part 2. I want to shout out DJ Mega though. He said, I'll be going back and forth between do I want to be in a relationship or not. I was like that for a little while as well. But, I like companionship.
I do too. I really enjoy to be with one person. I'm not even gonna front. Like, I like to be like, okay, this is my man. I don't gotta worry. Like, I got him. But at the same time, I don't like opening up anymore.
Yeah, I'm scared to open up.
I don't want to tell you how I feel. I don't want to tell you what I'm feeling like. So I just stay away every
so
time.
You're not ready.
I don't think so.
You're not ready right now.
No. I don't think so. All right, so coming back to part 2. What I want to know now is, why do you think that this new tradition of, I guess, relationships that we call new, do you think it's more successful or not?
I don't know. I just changed my whole strategy about relationships.
Well, I mean, I think that what's happening now is that we are creating our own traditional relationships, which is okay. At first, I didn't agree with it, but now that we're back from the commercial break and I heard everyone's opinions.
Wait, what's the new traditional relationship?
Everybody has their own. Like everybody has their own. It's not like I can cap it as this is a traditional relationship. You're gonna date, you're gonna get married, you're gonna have kids. It don't always work like that.
Yeah, the new tradition is that there is no tradition.
Right. That is it.
That's pretty much what I.
I mean, I still like to be old school. Like I really still like to date you for a while and then get married because sometimes, I'm my way. But what if you think that I don't gotta marry her? She's doing everything already that a wife would do.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
I fear.
No.
Exactly.
Like the cooking and the cleaning and we're living together. I'm not living with you. We're not married.
No.
Yeah, but then your theory of marriage is wrong. Then.
I understand. Okay, tell me what your theory is.
First of all, you must understand that marriage is a spiritual form of bonding.
It's a union.
Right? It's a spiritual form of bond. The reason why I want to marry you is because I want our spirits to be infinite together. Meaning, with the belief that once we leave this earth, we'll still be together, right? That's how much I love you, right? That's what I want. Yeah. That's why you marry someone. If you're in a relationship with someone and you guys live together and yet you don't feel the need to get married, everybody has their opinion. You don't have to do. Don Cheadle has been with his girlfriend for 38 years. They have children. They're not married. It's okay.
Yeah, some things do work with certain people.
Right. That just means that his beliefs are different.
Right.
That's
But
it.
you have to. I think you need to know that from early up.
You have to.
Right. You have to know.
But some people go into it, they know it, but they think they could change it. They could change his or her
People
mind.
gotta stop doing that. People have to stop doing that. Because
I used to do that a lot.
Yes, some people do change, but you can't go in expecting change. That's when people fall off.
Exactly.
You can't go in expecting change. You can hope, but you can't put your whole situation.
Like, I'm gonna change him. I'm gonna change her.
Exactly. That's not gonna work.
No.
That's not gonna work. But honestly, I agree completely.
I do too. I'm very spiritual. This is my whole life. Like we are, and I feel like when I marry you, we're one, and I'm so strong in that. Like I'm so strong in this afterlife love where we are continuing our bond. Like I'm really strong in that. Why are you laughing?
No, I'm laughing because it's tweet with this guy Edave. He's we got a tweet from Twitter, obviously. at all _ the hope you need. She said, that man with the accent, how old is he? Let me hook him up with my sister.
Everybody is saying that. Look, right here.
Oh my goodness.
My text messages right now. I got an emoji with the eyes. I got an ear. Missed the accent. Right now.
Listen, people. Respect the relationships. Respect people's relationships.
Yes.
Good.
But I still want to know, like, okay, you say you don't know, Howard. Do you feel like, that there's not, our tradition is not traditional for relationships? No. Do you feel like it's successful in today's society?
Obviously not if everybody's getting broken up and divorces and stuff. Like,
you know what? Let me tell you something. I think this was my problem. I had this whole idea of new rules for relationships, right? And it didn't work out. I think that the problem is that when we start off, or maybe when we're younger or whatever it is, we don't understand our roles. Like for me, I hate traditional roles, the gender roles, male do this, female do that. But what makes relationships successful with the tradition thing is that people, if you understand your role, it makes your life a hell of a lot easier. But if each of you are, just kind of moving around a relationship, feeling each other out, not knowing what role you have, it makes it a little bit more difficult. I'm not saying that it doesn't work or it can't work for you, but it didn't work for me. It didn't work for me at all. I know my role now, and I play my role. And if my almost girlfriend don't want to play her role, I'll pick up her slack too. We about to make this work. I don't care. I don't care. Oh man.
Nah, but I'm just sorry. I'm getting so much about Mr. Accent right here. Like she's my friend is like, yo, is he single? He gotta be in a relationship with thinking like that with a mind. But anyway, what I want to know though is is it okay to be in a relationship that, like, we're going back to the marriage that doesn't result in marriage? Like, because honestly, we're all raised, I feel like, no matter almost any culture, to be brought up that marriage is the end. Like that, not the end in the
that's the
sense
end
where,
result.
but that's the goal. That's what you're supposed to do in life. You're supposed to get married. You're supposed to have kids. And we're in a society where things happen differently.
Yeah.
And is that okay to think that way? Do you feel?
No, because everything works differently for everybody. So, like, maybe someone doesn't want to have kids after they're married. Maybe they want to have kids now, and if they're ready to get married, then they'll do that.
Yeah. For a long time, I didn't want to get married at all. I now see the error in my ways, and I'd rather get married now because marriage, like Edward said, marriage is very spiritual.
Very.
Right? And I think, my own personal opinion, I think that people rather work out a marriage than work out a relationship. There's no, like you said, there's single, divorce, and widow, pretty much. On the list of things to classify yourself. So people without that commitment, people just feel like, okay, well, I'm done.
Right.
So I definitely do understand the whole relationship thing and marriage thing. I don't think that anyone is seen as lesser for having kids first and then getting married, or being married and then having kids. I don't think anyone is seen as lesser for that. Not in this day and age. 2014, no. Maybe
it depends on the culture.
I think I'm this old school a little bit.
Maybe in the 70s, the 80s, and 90s, the general consensus of society was do it the right way, quote unquote, the right way.
Right.
Now in 2014, we're way more open to things. Way more open to things. I mean, we obviously, here in America, we have, the fight now is for gay marriage across the United States.
Right.
Some people are for it, some people aren't for it. But at the same time, we as a society are shifting to acceptance of that and acceptance of people who aren't married and people who choose to be single mothers and single fathers. So we definitely are more open to things now.
But I mean, like you said general consensus, right? So what you're talking about is you're talking about reputation. What does society say about you, right?
Status.
And that's the problem with people in a relationship. You're thinking about how you look when you're supposed to be thinking about what you're actually doing. So, see, if you focus on just loving that person, right? There's nothing society, no person, no alligator, no nothing, no president in the world can tell you anything about this person because you truly love them. And then that will speak for itself. Yeah. When you start thinking about, is this going to end in a marriage? You're thinking about what are people going to say if it doesn't end in a marriage? What are people going to say about me, their perception of me, if this and that does not happen? And if you're thinking about what other people are going to say in our relationship, then you're not really. I'm not getting you. Yeah. I'm getting what you think people are going to want to see from you. That's what I'm saying. So how can you have a relationship in that? I'm not. See, you need to break this down.
No, I know what you mean. I actually know what you mean, because a lot of times for me personally, I just want to like back in the day when I was with my ex, brother. Sometimes I just wanted to get up and run away with him. Like that's how, because it wasn't just me and him. It was me and him and everybody else. And I knew that he loved me and I loved him, even though we were crazy. But I feel like if we lived in the island by ourselves, it'd be just happy bliss. Yeah. But that's not reality.
Yeah, not at all.
It's not reality. And based on that, like, I feel like that influences a lot of traditional relationships today. Like, what do you feel like are some influences on this non-traditional, traditional relationship today?
I would have to say, and I mean, I really hate to blame this on social media, but social media we really do promote. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I would say that the success of other people's relationships gives us the foresight to say, all right, well, you know what? If she did it, I could do it, or if he did it, I could do it. If I want to grow up, or if I grew up in a situation where my parents were separated, and I came out of it successful, then I could do the same thing with my child. Or like they see it from their experiences, but not from anything else. I will not put that on social media. I won't do it to myself. Not today.
I wanted to stay away from social media as well as being an influence, because I felt like it was changing way before social media came into.
But now it's just like more.
It is definitely, but I feel like But social media, it influences people to kind of want to be in a relationship more, but it's losing the meaning of what a relationship is. Yeah. Like, everybody wants to be in a relationship to post pictures of each other, like, that's my man, that's my girl. But that's, what is that? That's, I'm confused. Nope. That's not what it means to be in a relationship.
What about social icons?
Like Beyonce and
Jay-Z. Like the picture of them eating breakfast. Like, yeah.
I mean, you can't, like, you could look at that and I hope you take it in good for us. And yeah, I'm gonna. But no, that's you don't know what they do behind closed doors. Yeah. You can't compare your relationship to them.
Even Kanye and
Kim. I mean, you can't. I mean, everybody is looking up to these people and like, yes, I want to be in this relationship with them. And the whole thing with Kim and Kanye is because Kim had a crazy background, right? So we know because she's in the public eye. Yeah. Everybody can have a crazy background. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
What about the first black couple that everyone said if they break up, then I know there's no hope for marriage.
Obama?
Will Smith and Jada?
Will Smith and Jada.
Well, they have a swinger relationship, though.
Doesn't matter. They have a relationship. They're still married.
Yeah, they're still together.
Yeah, and then now our new, oh my God, if they break up, there's no hope for black.
Obama and Michelle.
You can't even say that, oh my God, they break up. You don't know what are they going through. Maybe they're breaking up for the best so that they can remain friends. A lot of time people get to a point where they can't be together for the sake of in a relationship and love and but because I just did what's her name, I forgot it doesn't matter, but anyway, some Hollywood couple, they just broke up as well. He's in some band and she's an actress and they broke up because whatever, Gwyneth Paltrow and her man.
I remember talking.
Yeah. I mean, they broke up, but they're still great friends. Sometimes you just come to a point where you can't be together. Yeah. You know what I mean? So just because they can't be together now is also a hope for everybody.
But you know what, though? Sometimes it's hard to say.
Very hard.
I don't want to be together with you anymore.
I think that takes a lot of love for one another to get to that point to establish this and still be cool with each other.
Yeah, it does take a lot.
And I respect it. That actually gives me more hope.
Does it really?
Yes, it does, because it's like, okay, great, I could be with him, I could break up, and we could still be friends. That don't exist to me.
That's never.
That don't exist to me. Anymore. I can't break up with you if I was deeply, deeply, madly in love with you, and be your friend tomorrow. Yeah. No.
Well, you don't have to be their friend tomorrow, but eventually.
Hopefully.
If you mutually separate, like I speak from experience, so all my ex-girlfriends since I was 7 years old, I'm all friends with them. I'm all friends with them.
Too, all of them.
Yeah, because you have a mutual understanding. We separated because of this reason, and we both understand it. Yeah. But the fact that we're in a relationship in the first place means that there's something about you that I admire,
yes.
And that's not gonna go away.
Right.
So why am I gonna not experience what I admire about you? Not in the sense of intimacy, because we don't have to be intimate to experience that. Yeah. But why am I gonna not experience it just because of the fact that we broke up? Doesn't that sound a little bit childish?
I need you to write a book.
I think it's selfish.
Yeah.
I need you to write a book.
That's what I think it is. And I'm saying it. I'm selfish. I was on the other end where I was the one who, I can't deal with you because I don't like you. Because I can't be with you, so I don't want to deal with you, period. You understand? But then I was on the other end where I wanted him to still deal with me even though we couldn't be together. You understand what I'm saying? So I felt both ends of it. Selfish. And I called him selfish. I called him selfish because I wanted him to be my friend still after we weren't together. And I'm thinking like, nah, he did the same thing I did to my ex-boyfriend. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, man, but look at that. We're already out of time. It's 7:52.
See where the time goes?
It's 7:52. Well, folks, if you want to continue the conversation, definitely just hit us up on Twitter. I am _WIZE. How was your ad name?
_TIY_.
Howard D.
Sincerely _HAWA.
And of course, we got DJ Mega.
At by far Mega.
I was going to say his, right? I was like, Mega not looking at me. He's not going to catch my cue, whatever. But, we want to definitely, you know what? Our entire show, this entire segment was
sponsored by
Ty and Edebe, our engineer.
He needs to write a book.
My timeline is lit.
And my Texas, everything is lit.
The time is lit from him right now.
Definitely. But I have to actually shout out to Joint Interest. They are sponsoring this segment now.
All right.
So shout out to you guys for sponsoring For the Love. Shout out to our videographer, Chris.
Yes,
catch him on social media, Chris Jax Cam. Did I say it right?
Boom.
We out here.
You can spell it, everybody. Oh, man.
CHRISJACKSCAM.